fantastic.
One of the finest high school bands in the country. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I'll let someone else say that.
I'll say it. I'll say it. And this year, we talked about it a little bit before, but this year, the people of New Orleans put their money together and sent St. Augustine Band to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California.
Just a little over a month ago.
And good people in New Orleans and an excellent.
And there is Mr. Edwin Hampton. Judy, this gentleman, the bearded gentleman riding in the back of the convertible, is celebrating 50 years this year at St. Augustine High School. No, there's Mr. Hamp.
Ah, there he is.
Smile, Mr. Hamp. What a great gentleman.
What a great band. Gentleman. They are phenomenal. And this is why they went to Pasadena. Here we go. Their official name is the Marching 100, correct?
Purple Knights is the name for, well, we are the Purple Knights.
Right.
All St. Aug students are called Purple Knights. The Marching 100, like I said, hasn't been just 100 members for quite a while. Patriotic music from St. Augustine.
Listen to the crowd.
Band would envy.
Need to go. They represent the state.
The Rose Bowl wants St. Aug, but there's a hitch that could keep the band from going.
Features majestic floral floats, horses, and marching bands from all over the country. And this year, a band from New Orleans could be in that number.
For St. Aug, it's quite an honor.
They're the only Louisiana high school band ever invited to the Rose Bowl parade in Pasadena, but the trip isn't cheap, and as Kim Holden shows us, time is running out for the school to raise enough money to pay for the national audience.
It is the day before Thanksgiving, but don't think for a minute the Marching 100 could take it easy.
As you know, our time is running out. We got a short amount of time to do a lot of work.
They are dedicated, determined, and now more than ever, driven by a dream.
Because we were invited years back, but we didn't go to it.
St. Augustine High School Band is invited to the Rose Bowl parade in Pasadena, California, New Year's Day.
It was like a feeling that I never felt before, you know, like I've never been part of history for anything.
History because no other Louisiana band has ever received such an honor. Edwin Hampton should know. He's been band director for almost 50 years.
I guess our determination that this is the granddaddy of all the parades, and we've been in everything that they've had here in New Orleans and a few other places. And it was another step, the next step that we figured that we should take.
Problem is that next step isn't cheap. The Marching 100 is really a little more than that.
I guess we got about 80 spares, so we got 180. We're talking about $1,000 per kid.
The trip's going to cost about $200,000, and while donations have been pouring in, the band only has 5 weeks left to raise the remaining $60,000.
Whether it's $5 or $500 or some kind of way we're going to get the money.
5 years ago, the Rose Bowl extended its first invitation, but the Marching 100 desperately needed new uniforms and could not afford to make the trip. This time, they say not going is not an option. They're begging for help.
We're doing this for the city, we're doing it for the state, doing it for the southern region to prove that we're the best and to show the world what St. Augustine is producing.
So while everyone else is relaxing for the holiday, these young men are playing their hearts out and hoping everything comes up roses in the next few weeks. Kim Holden, Fox 8 News.
Well, in Pasadena, the band will perform in the Rose Bowl's band